second, and as I always say, but I'm getting right to the meat and potatoes. You know, guys, I'm just not interested to the hoopla like that right now. I know everybody's just, going to certain people's channels and being supportive, but I'm not that interested. I'm at all. I'm just getting tired of certain ish. I'm just getting tired of certain ish. It's like it's just the same old ish, and I'm kind of just getting tired of. At some point you have to switch it up and go back to the lakes and rivers that you used to, by the AKA watching other things outside of the cussing and going back and forth. I mean, it's just for me, not going to even lie to you. It's just like beating a dead horse. It's the same old thing, same old thing. Then some of the storylines are just not. It's just not that interesting. It's just like, oh, this again. Yeah, that is just me. That is just me. It kind of almost align, it almost kind of lines up with this whole, oh my goodness, when a celebrity die. Oh my goodness. Okay, look, we all gotta die. Okay, I'm just look. I'd be so tired of seeing that ish. Oh my god, I'd be so tired of seeing that. Oh, this person died. This person died. This person died. Okay, they was old. If they look, sometimes people get out of here, kind of bad, and but sometimes sometimes you may leave out of here, pretty good. But it is what it is. We all gotta go. I just don't look. I ain't here for all that. All because this person did this and did that on Earth. Oh, we got to give them. We got to just show some respect. Okay, we can show respect, but other than that, I don't want to just keep seeing and seeing and seeing and seeing and seeing and seeing and seeing. I just don't want to see that ish. I just don't. I just don't. That's just me. And that goes along with anybody that's in the program that may go away. They may go to glory. I don't know those folks. Look, how about we honor our loved ones? That's not in the public eye. How about we honor them? Then when they pass, did the whole world? Not the whole world. Let me not be ignorant. But hell, was it a big old parade for your loved ones when they left and out of here? I don't think so. Hell, now look, nine times out of ten, a lot of folks didn't give a damn, except your family. Now, I'm just that's just me. Shoot, look, when I get up on out there, throw a party, throw a party. Honestly, you probably won't even know I'm gone. Honestly, you probably won't even know I'm gone. But if you don't see me anymore, I'm just saying, like, y'all, I don't need all that. Look, I don't need all that moping and sad and crying off. Throw a party, and put my ass in the burner, or put me in a mausoleum or in the dirt, and shoot, that's what it is gonna be. I won't know nothing about it. I'll be in heaven. I'll be in a deep, deep sleep. You hear me? Deep, deep sleep. I'm just saying, that's just me. I am just that's just me. I'm just sorry. That's how I am. Shoot, and I'm not changing on it. Hell, these folks really up and on like they really know these people in the public eye. Ooh, I'm gonna be crying over somebody that I was a fan of. Hell no, look, hell, man, I wanted them to go so soon, but hell, they left. What am I supposed to do about it? Life goes on. Shoot, life is going to continue to go on when my ass is going up out of here. I wouldn't expect people to be over here mourning and mourning and mourning. Oh, we missed you and we meant look. I mean, you better look. You better try to miss some of them bills. Catch up with some of them bills. Miss that. Shoot. Make sure you got some food up in your refrigerator while you're over here thinking about my ass. I'm gone. Shoot, I that is just me. Everybody else is different. I'm just saying, everybody else is different. I'm just saying, shoot. Oh my goodness, but I did watch a little bit of the VMAs. Well, from what I seen on YouTube, everybody looked pretty good. I didn't know some of the people. Well, I didn't know some of the people that were sitting down, but I seen Buster Rhymes. He always wearing the same damn thing. I think I seen Quavo. Um, who else did I see? I seen a little bit of Taylor Swift and that little small little tiny girl that was singing that song "Make Me Wet." Do you know she had the nerve to ask one of the hosts? I think one of the people that was coming out to give her award, could they hold? Could one of them hold the award? How come Little Nas X grabbed the award? I look, me personally, girl, we grown. You hold your damn award. You think I'm not gonna be that generous. Hell no. Look, my chivalry would have been dead. I'm sorry. No, baby. You look, you hold that award and you talk. Look, we all have to do it. Psh. Can you hold my water? I'm so tiny, tiny my ass. I'm tiny too. Yeah, look, I'm bite sized. I'm fun sized to be exact. Shoot, I don't know what. Oh, look, I don't know why some folks get so, at a certain status and they feel like they need to be catered to in that type of way. Like, oh my goodness, can you tie my shoe and can you get me a glass of wine and nigga, get your own shit. Look, look, I be with some cousins and they ask if I'm with them and they ask me what I want. You know what they tell me? Okay, you know you gotta come in the store and get it, or you gotta go in there in the kitchen and fix it yourself because they're not finna do it. But they're not finna fix it for me. Like, no, you get it yourself. You able body. Shoot, I would have told her ass girl, you better hold that war. You hold it and talk. Hurry up, because you ain't got long. You know, we on a little time frame right now. I'm just saying. But yeah, yes indeed, yes indeed. That was a trip. But Megan seemed like she did pretty good. Well, she did excellent. I wouldn't say she did excellent because I can only imagine just if someone, if I was in her, if I was in that type of lane, I would be so nervous. All those people looking at you, and you don't want to mess up. You got to make sure you got to make sure that you are, you have a little bit of personality, well, a whole lot of personality to hold the audience, and just being kind of silly and serious at the same time, but just being your authentic self, you know, and hopefully they like it. Without people thinking that you're crazy. But even if they did think you're crazy, who gives a damn? Because 9 times out of 10, half of them folks up in that itch is a little off. Okay, but she did it. From what I did see, she looked good. She looked very very good. A lot of them, the performers they look damn good. They really did look. They did that. They did that. Me personally, I'm not really a big MTV person. Well, I don't really watch television like that. So therefore, whatever I do catch, I see it on YouTube. So, but from what I did see, it looked good. And I don't even really watch that award show. I'm only just like a BT type of person, awards type of show, a person that watches, well, hold on, let me get that right. I only watch BT awards, I'm one of those type of people that I don't really too much care for all those other award shows because they're boring. They're very, very boring. I don't have time for that. I just be like, because I ain't gonna lie, I was fast forwarding through the majority of what I did see. Because sometimes they can just have the camera on one person and they be talking and talking and but then, I don't know what's up with YouTube nowadays, but they gave us a little access in the background. I'm like, wow, it's pretty dope. But it was nice from what I seen. It was nice from what I seen. It really really was. It really really was. But what else that caught my eye? That caught my eye. Um, hmm. This is why I need to have notes, because I be forgetting sometimes. But what else caught my eye? What else caught my eye? Um, I don't know. I'm not into politics, so I can't talk about politics because I don't get it. I'm sorry to tell you, I just don't get it. When it comes to politics, uh, I'm just like a slow bus shorty. But I just don't understand it. But I'm just tell you like this. I think we need to have a man over the country, not a woman. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even though I am a Democrat, but I'm just saying I think we need to have a man over the country. I think we need to have a man, not a woman. Even though women that's very very educated and that may be good for the spot for the job, I think they just need to be. I think they need to be on the side of a man, not in front of a man. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean. I'm just keeping it real. It's the truth. But what else did I see that caught my eye? We already talked about Beyonce getting snubbed. You know, y'all already know how I felt about that. I feel like just stay in your lane. But you know what? She did say that wasn't a country album, so why would they expect for her to get nominated because it was not a country album? It was just something that she did out of the norm. I liked it. I'm not. I'm not gonna. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna sit up here. Well, I'm not gonna sit up here and say I'm not a fan of her music, but I do like some of her songs. But I'm not like a die-hard fan of her like that. I don't look. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't idolize none of these niggas in the industry. I don't. I just like your craft. That's it. I ain't in love with you. I'm look. I ain't trying to follow you. I mean, I may follow a page or two, but I'm not just scrolling down, 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 down. I'm not. That ain't me. That ain't me, baby. I ain't in love with you like that. I just like your craft. Because at the end, at the same damn time, the people that you look at or that you look up to, they will disappoint you. They will disappoint you, and they will have you looking at them a little differently than you once was. So don't get too tight and wrapped up into these individuals out here, because they look, they would look. You will be sadly mistaken. Okay, because look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Half of them now in today's time, they done got to a certain status. Yeah, like they too good to take a picture or sign an autograph, which is why I don't. That's like, oh, that really makes me kind of mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like these people, these are the people that's putting money in your pocket, and you wanna stick. You can't even take the time out. To take the time out to take a picture. I mean, their ass is always running around as if they can't never stop. Look, where are they going so important that you can't stop for a moment to, just for a fan? Where are you going? I mean, I know people are on time, little time frames, but come on now. If I was in their shoes, I would try my best to, stop and just thank people or give, sign an autograph, get a picture. Not now. I ain't gonna lie. If I had a bad day, maybe you won't be getting that out of me. But if I'm having a good day and I'm happy, yeah, I'm going to stop and acknowledge you. And I feel like a lot of them don't even acknowledge their fans. Oh my goodness. Like I ain't no big Jordan fan. You think I'm finna be going out there buying his shoes? I'm not buying none of that ish. I want to keep up with everybody else. Hell no, I'm cheap. I am a very cheapskate. I'm very cheap. And I don't, yeah, and I don't apologize for it. Why act? Why look? Why fake the funk? Mm-mm. I'm sticking to the lake and rivers that I'm used to. I am. I'm just not. I'm just not gonna be out here trying to act as if I'm just rich and I got it like that and I'm just this and that. Hell no. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap person. I am a cheap person. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Hell, if you want to buy me something, you can buy it for me. Don't expect me to have what you think I should have, or whether it's on my feet or on my body, or really on my shoulders or my waist, because hell, if I truly wanted it, I could get it. I'm fine with an Android. I am fine with an Android. Matter of fact, you know what? Matter of fact, I am with Cricket. Yes, indeed. You think I could be with those iPhone with Apple but I don't need to. That ain't me. That ain't me. I'm fine with Cricket. I sure am. And you know what? They can roast and talk about me all they want. I don't give a rat's ass about people's opinions. I don't. As long as I'm happy, as long as I'm making myself happy, baby. That's all. That's what all that. That's what all that's what all what's matter to me. Honestly, it does. That's the only thing that matters to me. It does. Making me happy. I ain't trying to please the world. I ain't. And I think that's some people's problem now. Always trying to be a people pleaser. Ooh, look at me. Ooh, look at me. How about you look at yourself and love yourself even more? Because you're looking for validation from people will F your mind up. And then you be wondering why. And then then you will be expecting that every time you go out and then when you don't get it, you feel like something's wrong with you. Man, you better learn how to love you and take you for who you are and not for what you don't have. Shoot, I don't get certain individuals out here. I think reality TV got their heads all messed up, and some of these musicians and athletes, that have money, they are idolizing that. I don't idolize none of that. Hell, that's what God has for them is for them, and what God has for you is for you. Okay, where you at right now in your life is where you need to be you know, until you get to a place where you can change that. You'll change it and you'll live a different type of lifestyle. But up to then, this is where you're gonna be at. Look, I am comfortable. I am so comfortable. Not, and I had to say it like this, but I'm comfortable not reaching certain goals, not being on certain statuses. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. I'm totally all right. Look, I am totally fine with that. I ain't out here trying to get the house, the mansion, and the car, and the cars, and this and that. You know what? Whatever comes my way, it will come my way. But you know what? I'm gonna make the best out of what I have. And some folks need to learn how to make the best out what you have. Okay, and stop worrying about what you don't have. And I promise you, it's so many people out here that's like that. I'm grateful. Because you know what? All of what the little things that I do have is somebody out here right now that don't even have enough. Don't even have the amount that I have. They got lesser than I do. Even though I don't even have a lot, but they got lesser than I do, and I'm appreciative of what I have. And we all have to learn to be appreciative of what we have. You know, it's okay to go out there and work a little hard and try to get something that you want. That's fine and dandy, but don't kill yourself trying to do it. It's people out here that worked years and years and years and haven't even able to been and haven't been able to enjoy it because they died trying to get to a certain amount. Can't even enjoy their retirement because they don't hurt themselves. You know, learn how to accept where the hell you are at right now. Honestly. Hey, what's up, nervous writer? Accept it. It's okay if you don't reach certain goals. It's not gonna be the end of the world. It's not. It's not. And I refuse if I'm gonna be breaking my back on some of these jobs. I'm gonna be working smarter and not harder. If you know what I mean. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm gonna be working smarter and not harder. I refuse to be trying to bust my ass. Trying to bust my ass to keep up with everybody else with the class. Hell no. Uh-uh. So I can have more bills. So I can be more in debt. Having taken out more loans. Hell no. Who wants to go through all that? Who wants to go through all that? Yes, I'm a young man. Who wants to go through it? I'm not trying to go through all that. Why would I? Mm-mm. I know people right now. They are maybe 2 years under me or three, and they are going through it. But see, they are looking for a certain type of status. And look, I can't do it. And even if I wanted to do it, I wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't want to do it like that. I wouldn't. It's all one big illusion. That's why I say a lot of these people, our minds are tore up from reality TV. You know, from reality TV shows and these entertainers. Like those folks, some of those folks out there, they got to do something strange for a piece of change. I'm so glad that I ain't out here doing pornography. You know, I could be out here doing pornography, you guys. I could be out here selling my body, trying to keep up an image for the world. I know people that done quit social media because they got tired of trying to keep that image up for the internet. I know people that's out here like that. Ain't that crazy? I mean, it's not crazy, but ain't that something though? Ain't that something? They had to quit it because they got tired of the illusion, putting it out there as if it's like this and like that. It's not, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Be yourself. If you ain't got, let me say it like this: if you can't keep up with the seasons, stop trying to put it out there like you are keeping it up, like you are keeping it up with the seasons. It's okay to wear a white shirt and some jeans. You ain't always got to be matching. If you like to match, if you look, I like to match. But if you can't afford to match, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to just look how you want to look. Now don't look like any damn thing, but look like something. But stop trying to chase this I'm rich and I got it like that and I got a butler and I got this and I got that and I got the bands, I got the bag, I got the bag, got the bag. These folks out here doing something strange for the bag. And I refuse to be a part of that category. I refuse to be a part of that category. Because it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep and it ain't that serious for me. That's why I'm happy that I came on here, asked myself, yeah, I may have been a little dramatic. Yeah, I may have been a little extra. But at the end of the day, if you've been following me, you know me. You know me. I may have changed a little bit, but I haven't changed that much. I'm not on here acting as if my lifestyle is the great, it's the best of the best. Now it is some folks on here that has a good lifestyle. You can see it. You can see it. Hell, some of them can afford to go here and there. You know, but you got some people out here breaking their necks. I refuse to be breaking my neck just for a like or a quick. I mean, a little quick. I mean, a little a click in a view. I refuse. I refuse to. I refuse to. Just like I just like how I refuse to be that person that always checks up on everybody. I refuse to give too much of myself when I'm not receiving the same thing back. From now on, I'm just going to continue to just be me. And if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me. You know, because I done did my part. I done reached out to people and they phones and they act as if their phones are not working anymore. And I don't understand that. You know, if you say you're my friend, you're my friend. And me calling your phone and me texting your phone and I'm not getting any answer, there's no need for me to even reach out to you anymore. I've already said what I didn't have to say. I'm tired of giving that side of me to certain individuals that don't deserve it. And you know, a lot of people don't deserve a lot of well, I would say a lot of how can I say it? The kindness. When the kindness that's within you, that compassion that you have within you, and you want to give it out to them, a lot of them don't even deserve it. A lot of them, you know, as I've seen over the years, a lot of folks can't even handle the compassion that you may have to give to them. They can't. It's almost like they're scared of it. But you know what? Some of them won't even talk self-love. And I blame the parents. I blame their parents and their environment. I promise you kids that have been sheltered and some kids that hasn't been taught. Those are some of the worstest ones. The worstest ones to come in contact with. I promise you. It's almost as if they don't have any feelings. And then the ones that do have the feelings don't know how to control those feelings. And then they start acting out inappropriately. And that's when things can go left real quick. Honestly. Honestly. That's why I say, you guys, if you do got children, tell them about the world. You know, tell them about the world. But don't shelter them to the point where they won't, you know, they won't hold on. Don't shelter them too much to the point where when they get out into the world, they going buck wild and booty buck crazy. You know? Because then they're gonna be doing some things that you don't want them to do. Because you was trying to keep them, you know, hide it from them and keep them out of sight and out of reach of things. Kids are gonna make mistakes. I made them. And I'm gonna tell you like this: you can shelter and try to hide and keep them from going to this school and that school. They are still going to figure it out. They are still going to find out what it really is about out here in this world. Honestly, I don't care how old they are. They will come across a child that may have a little experience, a lot more than they have, and they're gonna be curious. And you can't be mad about it once they found out about it because you kept it on the hush hush. That's why I say it's kind of a little dangerous trying to shelter your kids. Better let them know. Hell, they gonna go out there and bump their head a few times. You know, I was fortunate. I was fortunate not to be locked up in my 20s. Thank goodness. And I'm gonna try to keep it like that in my 30s. Have I had a few run-ins? Yes, I have. Have I met some bad people? Yes, I have. I could have gotten some altercations and went to jail, but God saw something different for me. For me, you know why? Because I was taught, and I also went out there on my own, went off the porch, and experienced some things. I didn't let nobody take full advantage of me, but when you put yourself in situations, sometimes you know you're gonna go through some things. And it's up to you to get out of those things if you want to get out of them. Sometimes people can stay, sometimes people can go. I was just fortunate to have it kind of both ways because I stayed a little bit, but also people kind of I also left, and people left me, and that was okay. That was okay. I had to learn. My sister, this always stays in my mind. She told me a couple of years ago. She was like, the people that you know now, 10 years from now, you won't even be talking to them. And she was so right about that. I don't know why that when I think about that, it makes me kind of teary. But she was so right about that because the majority of the people that I used to talk to back in 2016, 2014, 2012, 13, 17, 18, 19, I don't know them anymore. I don't know them anymore. They don't even call my phone. They don't even know I still exist. A lot of them didn't even make. Some of them didn't even make it. Some of them died in car crashes, got killed, went to jail, got on drugs. You know, and I'm so glad that some of those things didn't happen to me because I could have been in those situations. I was saying, no, not well, not could. I was in those. I was in some of those similar situations around certain individuals with such an impact, and I thank God that it didn't go to that extent for me because it really could have went to the deep end. For me, look talking to, look you're talking about a plate running over with some things. My plate was running over with some things, and I'm just glad that I was able to knock some of that stuff off my plate. Because had I not, it would have devoured me, and it would have been I would have been the cause of my own demise. Honestly, I kid you not. I had a dream one day, and I was at church, and the pastor told me this. And I don't like talking about this because it's something that I know that I'm going to have to do in my reality. He was telling me. He said, if I did not change the way that I was living, it ain't about my sexuality, but the way that I was living, I would be the cause of my own demise. He told me that. He told me that he prophesied it. It was a pastor. I don't know who this pastor was, but this pastor prophesied it in my dream to me. He told me that. He said, if I did not change, I will be the cause of my own demise. And all I could do was walk away from that man. And I just broke down and started crying, you know? And this was around the time where I was going through those stages with different people, you know. I done had some close, a few close calls, close calls. And I'm glad that, I was able to make it back home, because some young men didn't make it back home, and some young women didn't make it back home. But I was one of the blessed ones to make it back home, and I still get, I still have moments of thinking about certain individuals that's no longer here on this earth, that I met, that I talked to and laughed with, maybe had an intimate moment with them, and now they are no longer here. You know, and I just sometimes I think about that song, that song by the Clark sisters. It could have been me, it should have been me, but if it wasn't for the blood, I have moments like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's the truth. It is the truth. You know, that's why I make songs now. I really do. I might have to switch it up. I might start just singing singing a little gospel more, because I really do like R&B. But you know, R&B, it's up and down. I don't, it's only so much of the sadness you can sing about, or just sing about, that type of stuff, relationship stuff. But when I sing about gospel stuff, I get emotional. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think it's the spirit upon me of being grateful and being here, and being grateful, and to know that what God has done for me, He didn't have to do it, because I was still sinning, knowing that I shouldn't been doing certain things, but I was still able to come. Like I said, I was still able to make it back home, no matter if I was out drinking. You know, there was one time I was on the freeway one time, and this guy that I was with, God bless his soul, this man got stabbed. Um, he told me to grab the wheel. We're on a bridge, and there's water below us, and there's cars on each side of us. So it's like, well, I guess we was on the freeway, and I think no, well, I would say we were on the side where the rails was at. So I'm holding the wheel, because he told me to grab the wheel because he's trying to open a beer, and I accidentally went over a little bit too much, and it knocked off the one of the mirrors. And I thank God that I didn't, go too far over, because I could have killed us. You know, I really could have killed us, because I was intoxicated too. You know, it was a scary thing. I just, that's why when I think about stuff, I really just have to be thankful. I really am thankful. Not that I don't know why I said that part, but I really am thankful, because a lot of things could have went a total opposite than what they did. Honestly, you know, I promise you, I get so teary eyed when I sing gospel songs. Oh my goodness, I promise you, I don't know. It's like the spirit just the spirit, this it just it just come upon me, and it's just like, man, I'm still here. That's why I don't be sitting down in church. I see so many people that's young, sitting and play. Look, they be sitting down. They be young and old too, but I can understand some of the old ones. But they be sitting down on their phones, texting. Now I know sometimes you may get a little distracted in your head from when the pastor may be preaching. But when it comes to the praise and worship, you can at least clap your hands. These people are not even clapping their hands. They're just looking around, and they barely even clapping, or just lifting. Look, I lift my hands. I don't care who's looking at me. I will lift my hands up. And if a couple of tears fall down, they will fall down. It's all for the Lord. The Lord knows my heart. It ain't all good either. He knows me. Look, he formed me. You know me. Look, he's like I said in his word. He said, I knew you before I formed you." You know, and that's one of my favorite ones right there, because he knew me. He knew I was gonna. He knew I was gonna do all the things that I'm doing right now. How I done did. He done already seen. I feel like he done already seen our life. He ain't already seen everything. He know how we gonna die. He know when we he look. He knew when we were gonna be born. At the exact date, time, and year. He knew all this. That's why I don't try to rush and try to see if I can hear him try to get it together. Because he knows me. Sometimes people need. Sometimes people need just a. You know. I was not. How can I say it? I think sometimes we just all need a. A moment to get it together. Because sometimes that process, that working process, can be weeks, months, years until you get it right. I ain't gonna lie to you, and that's the truth. That look, when people are saying I'm a work in progress, look, I'm a work in progress for the next 2 years, 3 or 4 years. It can be that it can go for that long, for however long you are here on this earth, until you are able to get it right. I feel like when you have been used to doing something so long, and you try to change it so quick, you will have a easy relapse because you wasn't ready. You may have thought that you was ready, but in actuality, you wasn't ready. You haven't shook it off whatever you had on you that wasn't godly. You haven't shook it off of you fully. So you was gonna have a relapse. Honestly, that's why I try not to. I don't judge folks. I try not to be so judgmental when it comes to certain things because you know it ain't always easy to just say I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick that habit. I'm gonna kick that habit. Especially when you've been doing it for years and decades for some folks out there. You know, it ain't so easy. It ain't so easy. But when you get there, just try your best. Just like I'm gonna try my best. When I get there, because I feel like I feel like I'm kind of halfway there, but I still got a little bit of that side that's not so holy. Inside, I still got a little bit of that inside of me that I need to get out. So until I'm able to get all of what all of what I'm feeling out from my flesh, then I'll be ready. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'll be ready. I will be ready. You know, and I'm just look. Y'all may not even be hearing me say certain words again, but I'm just know your brother is gonna be ready and be living. Try to live all the way right. Cause now I'm not really too much living right because I'm doing certain things. I'm living in a certain type of lifestyle. So certain things ain't all peaches and cream. I'm not gonna be naive or I'm not gonna be acting as if I'm just oblivious to certain things. You know. I'm just like every we look we all go through what we got we all go through what we go through. Shoot, you know, it's just up to us if you really want to you make that change and do certain things differently than what you normally would do. Honestly, mm, now I didn't mean to come on here and start preaching. I just came on here to give a little advice because I try to I'm just trying to change some things. It's some things that I'm working on mentally with myself, not getting so mad real quick and irritated with certain people that I love. It's some things I'm trying to really, really work on, because I don't want to have a moment of me blowing up on people that care about me. I really don't. I don't want to have a moment of me having a episode lashing out. I don't want to lash out. I don't want to lash out at all. You know, all I want to do is love on people that want to be loved, you know, and that's willing to accept the love I have to give. And for those that's not, they can stay where they at. Yeah, because I'm not gonna force my passion on anybody. I already did that before, so that didn't work out too well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what else? Oh, well, so I'm really supposed to be getting some shut eye because boy, I done had a long day. I really want some coffee, but I can't. I went to the store today and got me some Maxwell. I got I got me and my buddy some Maxwell, so we can have some maybe some tea and no, I mean not tea, but coffee and whatever we may have for breakfast. You know, whatever my friend may want. Just have a look, breakfast and chat. You know, I like things like that. Have a little breakfast and chat and just enjoy each other's company. You know, I like being around people like that, man. Just chit chatting and just getting to know people with different opinions about certain subjects. Hmm. Because I know I'm not always right, and I know people sometimes may not always get me, but for the ones that do get me, I'm so grateful because, oh my goodness, sometimes people come around me, I can notice when they be checking the hell out, and I'm like, man, they're not even listening to me. Because then you know why? And the responses be wrong. I'm like, oh my goodness, let me shut up my mouth because I feel like I'm wasting my breath just even talking to you. You know, I'm one of those type of people. I can look at you in your eyes, and I ain't looking in your eyes trying to I'm giving you that look like I want to do something with you. No, I'm looking at your eyes with you my undivided attention. You know. And I will hope you do the same for me. Look at me in my eyes. Don't be looking all over the place. You know, I'm looking all over the place when you're talking to me. Sometimes I know people. I think sometimes people have a hard time looking at me in my eyes because I'm a handsome young. I'm a handsome man, and sometimes when you are talking to people that are handsome or attractive, it is kind of hard to look at their eyes. Trust me, I know. I have trouble looking at people that I find attractive in their eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I be looking all down and up and here and there and everywhere. Am I saying, am I saying too much? I think I am. Oh my goodness, but you know what's the truth? I have to get my glasses so I can see, because my eyes, when I get sleepy, my eyes are telling me something different. Oh, wait, I can already see what's on the screen. Okay, at least I got one pair. Both of my damn glasses are missing a lens. And that's the and I don't you hate it. Oh, for all of my glasses folks out there, don't you hate it when they're missing a lens out your glasses? Oh my goodness. He said, see, begin to embrace and find joy in the process. Then the journey becomes a worthy experience. That's the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. It is. It is. And that's what I'm doing right now. For real. Look, I love embracing and I love embracing myself, you know, embracing myself, and the joy and finding the joy in the process. I believe sometimes some people need to learn how to be by themselves. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Because as fast as you need some, as I would say, as fast as you think that you may need to be underneath somebody, that'll be probably the quickest way that the person that may leave you so quick because you'll be under them like like you'll be smothering them a little bit and you'll lose it. You'll lose them trying to find that Mrs. Right or that Mr. Right. It's just best to take it slow and get to know you more and more each. Get to know yourself more and more each day. I promise you some things about me that I'm finding out that I'm loving about myself that I didn't know about myself. Hmm. For real. It's some things I can't say them on here, but it's some things that I'm just like, wow, I didn't know I like this, but I didn't know I like this and that. When it comes to certain things, when it comes to me, when I'm by myself, it's a weird thing it's a weird thing to break it down to explain it, but I guess you guys know my. Yeah, I guess you guys get my drift. But yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. It's worth it. It's worth it. Because when you get to that stage, I feel like when you get to that stage and you are ready to get back out there with somebody, you don't have anything. You don't have anything to worry about because you just be, dealing with. How can I say it? How can I say it? You'll be know what you're dealing with. And then you know how to, and then you know how to cut, then you know how to cut certain things off in that process, so it don't have to open up another can of worms, or really get to or really get to, or really for it to get to a certain situation that you don't need to be in. Because I feel like I'm there. I'm kind of there a little bit now, you know, which is why when pain came around, it was easy. It was easy for me to deal with a situation that I had to go through. Even though I felt like in my period that it was coming to an end when it came to a person that was a little bit, mean and lying to me at at some point, But I knew it was coming to an end. I ain't gonna lie, the love that I have for that person, it starts slipping away. It starts slipping away. I'm like, I ain't even feeling that. I ain't even feeling it. I'm not feeling it in a way like how I used to about you. You know, I don't have any hatred in my heart for some of these individuals out here that I have had dealings with at all. I just feel like, hey, that's your loss because I'm still the same old me. You know, I'm not going along with the protocol. You know, I'm not willing to accept unacceptable behavior at all. At all. I remember one person that I dealt with, I had to cut them off to the point where you're not getting my body. You're not getting my body. I think I went 8 months without, doing something with them. Yeah, they was, I was like, no. Mm-mm. Go out there and find some other people. Find some other person. Because you don't deserve what I have. You know? Coming back like it's dodgeball or kickball or baseball. And, I'm the ball, but they trying to come on back to it. And no. Mm-mm. Go out there. Go to base number go to base number 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Shoot, go to them. Let me read your comment. Oh, you say chasing what you think is the prize. Once caught, the reality can be hold on, devastating. Hold on, devastating. Ooh, that's hold on. Let me read that one more time. Chasing what you think is the prize. Once caught, once caught, the reality can be devastating. That's right, it can be. Going out there trying to get something that you think you want ain't gonna be good for you. I promise you, you ain't lying. That was a true statement. You know what? That was kind of a little bit the story of my life, a little bit on that one. Cause I used to chase something. I used to chase other people that I knew that was not no good for me. And it left me sad, a little bit depressed, um, lonely on the inside, feeling like nobody liked me for me. Made me feel like I was ugly. Yep, it made me feel like that. They made me feel like that. Um, it made me feel very very insecure about my body. I was just towed up. I was a wreck. But you know what? I did it to myself. I did it to myself. I didn't have nobody else but to blame but myself because I was chasing after some. I was chasing after one thing that wasn't chasing after me, and that was no good for me. And I'm glad that I had to switch it up. I'm glad I had to switch it up. I mean, and I gotta blow my lens. I feel like my lens trying to pop out on this one. Oh my god, I need you to stay in. So ghetto. I gotta do it. Oh my goodness. He said, always remember that. Always remember this. In all of your travels and dealings, what is good to what is good to you is not always good for you. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Like that old saying go. I forgot what they said. What everything that glitters ain't gold. Yeah, that's kind of, it remind that statement that statement kind of reminds me of that. hmm It does, and I promise you, even the people that were good for me, they wasn't good for me. They wasn't, and I'm glad that they are gone too. I'm so glad that they are gone. Oh, I'm gonna take care of you. Hmm. You don't say now. How many times I have look, Jenny, how many times I've heard that one before? I want to take care of you. You know, that sounds good in the moment, but that comes with a price. That's all. I would say that's another one that comes with a price. You know, follow you gotta follow after they rules. Oh my goodness, I won't be doing that one. He said, can nobody take, can nobody take, oh my goodness, my things are messing up. Okay, yeah, you rewrite that for me because I almost read it. Oh, can nobody do that? I want to take care of you. I want to be this and be that for you. Yeah. Mm. Tell that to somebody that don't know, because I know the truth. Tell somebody that don't know, I know the truth. You said, can nobody take better care of you than you? That's right. That's right. You know, I done met some people. I done met some folks that have had more than what I have. You know, more than what I have. But I never, what do you call that? I never wanted what they had. I never wanted to glorify, not glorify, but I never wanted to stun in front off of what they got or they always say their achievements. I was like, you may have what you have, but at the same time, I'm gonna have what I'm gonna have. You know, I'm gonna have what I'm gonna have, and all of what you are trying to show me. It's nice to look at, but I'm not impressed because it's not mine. That's yours. It's not mine. It's the cars, the house, the nice restaurants. The whole hoop high of the upper crust. That's fine and dandy. It's nice to look at, but it ain't mine. I don't want it. You know, it's nice to look at, nice to be around. Not gonna stun in front on that. It's nice to be around it sometimes, but I'm not gonna be out here stunning like it's mine. I'm not gonna be stunned like it's mine. Stunned in front. That's like those are my words right there. Stunned in front. Oh, look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look who am I? Look who I'm with. Why would I want to be out here like that for? Just so it can be taken away at the drop of a dime. When I don't follow instructions. When I'm with somebody that's trying to train me to be or really to act in a certain type of light, like how they want me to act. No, sir. That's why I say, you guys, it's a price when it comes to certain things out here. It's a price. I'm not willing to pay that price. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm just a simple old cat. I'm a simple old cat. I'm fine with. I'm fine with my little chicken coop. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't fine with my little chicken coop. Yeah, y'all can have that type of that lifestyle. Boy, you got people out here right now on their knees trying to stay a night or two or three in somebody else's bed, Hopefully they're not married. You know, you in somebody else's car. Hopefully it's not a rental or stolen. They can have their lifestyle. What's up, ODS? They can have their lifestyle. I just I'm good on all that. I don't need that. I look. I done been around it. I done been around some pretty nice, some pretty well endowed people that had that type of lifestyle. That type of stuff that came with that lifestyle. But it wasn't mine. You know, y'all can have it. I'm good over here. You know, I'm good over here. Cause I know you make a person mad that you are dealing with. They're gonna drop you just where they found you. And a lot of these Negroes out here, hate to say it, yeah, they dropped me right where they found me. Yes, indeed. Which is why I'm still here right now. And today, look, right now, today, at the same place where I first started, because I wasn't going along with the protocol at all, and I'm still not. I don't care how many compliments you may want to give me, or where you want to take me, and where you want me to see, what you want me to see. I've been offered to go here and there and everywhere with certain people, but I just chose to do something different. You know, my trust, with a person, sometimes it's very loosely at times, especially when I haven't known you, you know, for some years. I ain't that quick to just drop what I'm doing just to kick it with you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And if I was still in my 20s, if I was still 23, I probably would not have done that either. Shit, honestly, because I mean, it's too risky. It's too risky. I didn't even read your comment, Johnny. Man, let me read your comment. You said the achievements of others and the material profession possessions they have their own whatever they give you and what they give or share with you. They always take back on Mad Day. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's why I didn't go for the okey doke. That's why I didn't go for the okey doke. You wasn't finna get me like that. Mm-mm. You wasn't finna get me. Mm-mm. Because I noticed how when they couldn't get what they wanted out of me, their attitude changed. Their attitude changed real quick. And it's like, damn, where this person come from? Where this person come from? You weren't acting like the other couple of the last couple of times when I was around. Where that person come from? I don't know you anymore. And I noticed how over the years when you have dealt with certain individuals, I promise you can see how much they would change on you. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I have always stayed the same. But it's the people that was around me. They the ones that switched up. I don't know if it was because they were dealing with other people, but they wanted me to do certain things that I wasn't comfortable in doing. Mm-mm. We're not finna do this. We're not finna do that. Nah. Mm-mm. I would go into details about it, but I don't want to say too much on here like that because, ugh, people love to throw certain things back in your face. But yes, indeed, if you're grown, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not like I can't be like everybody else and just be so quick to just want to do a 360 for somebody else's standards. Hell no. Mm-mm. Okay, you said I think we all understand what you're saying because we all have similar experience. Yes, indeed. That's what I do say about the human race. Well, especially when it comes to our community, the black men community or the gay black men community, you know um or bisexual. However they want to put how they whatever you may call yourself. I feel like we have similar experiences. You know I could just say in general, shoot hell, with the human, with look, with the human race, even though we all are different, but we all have some of these, but some of us have we kind of share some of those, some similarities and some similar experiences. Mm, I think that's why we can relate to each other so much because we done been through that. We all done kind of been down that rabbit hole once upon a time, or two, or three, or four, or five, or six, or seven. Because sometimes sometimes you can repeat a pattern, or you can have somebody that comes around you with a pattern, and they want you to repeat it with them. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. They can go scope with that one. They can go scope with that one. Shoot, I don't want to repeat it. Even though I done did that and done, I done did it, been there, done that, and probably can wear a t-shirt to prove it. I no. I'm glad that I'm glad that I done got out of that mindset and that way of thinking that I always need to be underneath somebody. You know. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Oh wait, my glasses are getting fogged up again. Hold on, you guys. I gotta blow my damn breath on these lenses. I wish I had a napkin. Cause these things are fogging up on me. He said, "Excuse the errors. He said I'm driving right now, and speaking into the phone. I mean, speaking to the phone gets the words. Oh, it's all right. I do it all the time. It's you're just fine. You're just fine. I do it all the time. When I tell you, I do it all the time. I'm trying to stop using that voice thing and start typing out more because sometimes I get lazy with typing. And I gotta stop doing that. It's best to stop. I understand when you're driving, so you gotta do that. But like for me, I'm sometimes I be so used to using that thing. I be like, forget type. I'm finna talk it out. I'm finna press that little record that voice thing, and I'm gonna talk it out. But I gotta learn how to start writing it out more. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You see, you guys. I kind of want some coffee right now. Damn it. But I gotta go to sleep because I may have a long night, well, a long afternoon tomorrow. I may, cause I've been helping somebody out with a baby, and ooh man, the hours be changing, and sometimes I'm not always used to those changes. It can be from four to six or 4 to 5. No, 4 to 6. Hold on, did I say that already? I said that already. 4 to 6 or 4 to 7. And whoa, but this time it was 4 to 8, almost damn near close to 9 o'clock. And I wasn't ready for that. I haven't even been able to look. I have not been drinking at all this week. I haven't drank since Sunday, and I'm so proud of myself, you guys. I got a whole bottle in here right now. I got a whole lot of liquor where I have not took 1 ounce of it. And I'm surprised because usually I'll be drinking right now. I will be knocking them back and talking my ish right now. But I'm trying to change it up. I am trying to change it. I love to have a good old glass and get on here and talk a little ish. But sometimes you have to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. You know, Shoot, even though I would like a beer, but I don't need a beer because a beer will puff me up and have me really, ooh, it'll have me all out of shape. I'm trying to get back into shape now. I got to change my eating habits. I got to start fasting again. Uh, I got to cut out my sugar. Really, I don't even eat too much. I eat granola bars, but I can't. I gotta brush my teeth when I get off here because I did have some cake before I got on here. But I gotta stop eating so many other cakes and cookies. And I gotta start eating more vegetables too because your brother's having some straining problems, and I need to get that stuff in order. I don't like that straining. That is so uncomfortable. That was a little bit TMI right there. But you gotta get your digestive system in order. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But ooh, okay. I thought something. Look, I thought I saw something. I thought I saw something moving on the floor over there, but I was like, okay, okay. The weather is changing. These little critters, they will come inside your house. Look, the water bugs, hmm and the mouses. Well, one time, you guys, one time we had a big ass rat. Oh my, that MF was so long. Oh my goodness, I was so shook. I went back and told the people, oh my god, they thought I seen somebody died. I'm like, no, I seen a rodent, a big one. Oh my goodness, see, we stay behind a ditch, so it's possums and lizards and bugs back there. And I don't like going back there at nighttime because you'll see all of that what I just mentioned. And I don't like seeing dead things, even though I'm used to seeing them because I work out and I work outside, cutting grass and picking up limbs and leaves and oh my goodness, mulch. Oh my goodness. Mm. But yeah, man, I just don't like seeing. I don't like picking up none of that stuff at all. Mm-mm. Look, anything that's dead, like, let it be. I let it. I leave it right there. I would have to pay somebody to come over here and pick up something dead off the floor for me because I can't touch it. Mm-mm. Now, if you don't want me around, baby, have some. I'm tell you one of the things that I don't like either. This is another one that's kind of weird to some people, but it's what do you call those things? Quilts. The ones with the yarns, the yarn quilts. Ugh. No, I can't be around those. I don't like those things. They give me the heebie-jeebies. Quilts and rodents and hamsters. I can do a snake a lot better than a hamster or a rodent. I can't. Mm-mm. I can't do those three things. You have any of those you have equipment around that is the quickest way to get me out of your house and away from around you. hmm I know it's so weird with the quilt thing because I don't like yarn. I don't like yarn stuff. I don't like anything yarn. I just don't like it. It makes me so uncomfortable. I always been like that as a kid. I just never like being around people that have had quilts in their homes. Oh my goodness! And then don't let it be a rainy day and it's wet. Oh my goodness! Oh, that makes me so uncomfortable. Just even talking about it's just giving me the heebie-jeebies right now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. And I used to hate being around people that was old, and they used to make those things with that yarn. I could not. I was like, I couldn't fathom they making them out. They making hats and purses, and nowadays they even making them out of clothes. Now, I seen a person that had that on. They had a quilt. They had a quilt like a quilt vest on and pants. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're not uncomfortable. I am. Do not come around me. Ugh. Mm-mm. But, oh, I'm hitting that hammer right on the head. It's 12:59. So on that note, you guys, thank you for coming through. I think I did pretty good this time around. I wasn't all over the place. I'm glad I had people in the chat talking to me, like Jenny Mack and the other person. I forget who the other person was that came through. I know ODS came through. Um, he was typing so nervous. Right, he was typing so fast. I wasn't able to see all your comments so quick. Um, So have a great evening, Castro. You a great educator. Thank you. Thank you. Look, I'm trying to get more educated. I missed a little bit of my education when I was in school. So, they ain't teach me everything. So I'm trying to be the teacher. I'm trying to be my own teacher. Okay, be my own help at this time right now in my life. Because it's just never it's never too late to learn anything that you may miss while you was in school. You know, at all. But yeah, you guys, and I got a recovery too, you guys. I fell the other day being on that drink. That's why I'm not drinking through the week right now no more. Look, I'm just waiting for the weekend, waiting for me to either Friday or Saturday. Yeah, either Friday or Saturday. That's the time I can have a drink. I can't drink through the weekday anymore. Even though I would take breaks, like I may drink Monday or Tuesday, then take a break on a Wednesday or Thursday, and then I start back up on a Friday. But I'm trying to do something totally, completely different out of my little zone. And it's just only just a beer, Some folks may call me a drunk, but I ain't a drunk. Because if I was a drunk, I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. I wouldn't be able to, you know, I'd be out here not even handling my business if I was a drunk. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be making money if I was a drunk. You know, I ain't like Greg the crackhead or Ed the wino. I'm not those. Look, I am not those people. But you know what? We have some of those people on here right now as we speak. They be out here really showing their asses, but I hope they change because it's not a good look to come on here sloppy drunk like that. It's not a good look. I'm speaking from experience. That's why I'm saying it. It's not a good look. You make yourself look crazy, and then you sound crazy. It sound, just illiterate and like you don't know what. Oh, it's embarrassing. I can't believe I my ass and had a few moments like that on here. But hey, it happened. It is what it is. I can't take it back. It's recorded, so hey, it's out there. All I can do is just try to make sure I don't have none of those nasty moments again, or those not so well. I'll say those moments that I don't want to be seen, on here like that again. Mm-mm. You said Hebrews. I haven't heard that phrase. Yes, it makes my skin crawl. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See, I let you know right there, Journey Mac. I've been around a bunch of older people. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I'm supposed to be. See, I can stay on here all for another hour or two, but I can't. I gotta go because I gotta get up in the morning and I gotta go walking. I gotta do my 2 miles a day. I gotta do my 2 or 3 miles a day. Usually I walk more than that, but since summer is over now, but the sun be hot out there, so it's just like only two there and back. So that's 4 laps. That's 4 miles out of well that'll be 4 miles that I did in a day, which I'm usually I would do 5 laps, and at night, but I may do that too. Shoot, because I can walk, baby. When I tell you I don't like picking up heavy weights. Maybe I walk all my little belly fat off, and get this face kind of slim down, well, kind of toned down, well, slim down a little bit. Yes, indeed. Get this pie face slim down a little bit. Yes, indeed. I'll be back to normal. Even though I like my weight right now, but I just want to kind of get some things toned up a little bit, Get toned up. But walking, baby, look, all I gotta do is just eat the right foods, and I continue to kick off the bad foods, and I'll be a-okay. Look, I'm in there, back to looking how I once was a couple of years ago. Even though I ain't changed too much, shoot, all you can do is just suck in a little bit, you'll be all right. Hey, look, that is my motto right there. Suck it in for a little minute. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take that picture, bam, you all right. They won't look. It's still you. It ain't Photoshop. I used to suck in all the time. Even though my body wasn't where I wanted it to be at, I just sucked that stomach in so fast, boy. Looking real like Tyson, trying to attempt to look like Tyson Belfort. Shit, I was giving him for a run for his money a couple of years ago. Man, yes indeed. But on that note, you guys, let me get up and out of here. It's time for me to go. You guys have a wonderful night. Well, a wonderful day because it's Thursday now, and we'll chat another time. Peace.